Hello everyone, this is Formula 125. If you like Formula 1, please subscribe. We're going through driver career mode here. If you like team career mode or breaking point, we also have that on the channel. You can find that. We just increased our driver rating up to a 70, which is I guess pretty good. We had interesting practice and qualifying. Practice started out in sunshine and in the rain. Qualifying started out in sunshine and with rain. Even though they're calling for rain the entire time like they are for the feature races, you can see at the bottom right corner there, it looks like it's going to be sunshine for 10 laps, but it may not be. It may end up in rain again. Something that happened in qualifying was we had some sensor issues, so it took some time to repair that, but we still were able to make a good qualifying lap before the rain came, so it didn't delay us too long. Alright, let's head on to the grid.
It's race day here at Spielberg, and the drivers are making their final preparations down on the grid before lights out. Look around, it's a spectacular setting, and I'm sure today's race will do it justice. So Spielberg is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left. Look out for the uphill braking zone into turn 3 that represents one of the better opportunities to overtake. Also turn 4 straight afterwards, and then the next one being all the way back round to turn 1.
Such a fun track. I love this track.
Let's run through the grid order. The engineer lines up on pole position.
Ooh, we
with
got the pole.
Andrea Kimi Antonelli alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Aaron, Miata, Pepe Marti, and Vishor, Behrman, Hajar, Martins, Gabriel Bortoletto, Correa, Colapinto, Amory Cordial, Dennis Hauger, O'Sullivan, Villa Gomez, Fittipaldi, Zane Maloney, Crawford, Stanek, Miney, and Taylor Barnard completes the grid.
Our teammate's struggling
now it's
here.
Almost time to lights out. So let's get down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the
said
pit
that
lane.
last time.
Uncertainty is what strategy is all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Yeah, last time no weather changed. Even though they said that.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, I'm glad you know what I can do because I'm still filling this out. So let's start the race. So Austria, one of the 2 nations I know of that speak German. Germany and Austria. It's a very beautiful landscape here with the mountains. DRS has been enabled. I think we have enough lead there to where Kimi cannot catch us. A little squirrely there. And I guess to all the Austrians, hallo, ich bin Multipro. Great drivers have came from
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Germany. I can't think of any right off. Oh yeah, I guess from Austria you have Niki Lauda. I think he was from Austria. But recently I don't recall any drivers coming up through F1 from Austria. There could be. My memory's not that great.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep
Great.
taking care of them.
Thank you for the feedback. So if you're enjoying this F2 F1 game, please hit the like button. I really appreciate all the feedback I get back. And if there's anything you want to see any differently, please let me know. Wow, we're still clicking off fastest laps. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun racing here, Austria. It's one of the shorter tracks actually on the circuit. So if perhaps you come from the NASCAR world and you're overwhelmed by how many corners and how long some of these tracks are, it may not be a bad track to kind of get your feet wet. I know early on for me, I felt more comfortable here being an American, just because the track I think is a little bit less than 2 miles long. And I think most road courses that NASCAR races are 2.5 miles or less. One of those exceptions would be, I think, Kota, and well, maybe not with the new configuration that they've been racing in 2025, but prior to then it was longer. And then also Road America in Wisconsin, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.0 seconds.
Wow. We're just absolutely dominating at this track. This has been one of our most dominant efforts we've had so far. This is not as dominant as what we would have in the F1 97 game, I remember, or F1 96. Sometimes we would be half a minute ahead, sometimes a whole minute ahead of the whole rest of the field, and sometimes we'd lap majority of the field. Of course, F2 is a little bit shorter race distance, so probably not going to be lapping people in this race. It's only a 10-lap race here at Austria. And we're halfway done.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Oh, great. Awesome. Good to hear that. Wow. Check out the lead we have. It's incredible. Again, Austria is one of my favorite tracks. It's unfortunate they still don't race at Indy in the US. That one is a really fun track to race as well. Last couple of races we've been doing pretty good. For last race we were at Monaco, and that was a very difficult track, or street I should say, to race. It's not a track. But somehow we kept it clean. We did graze the wall a couple times, but that's probably normal, I would say. Probably. You can let me know your thoughts on that. We did get some minor damage on our wing, same place both times. We hit the same wall, same place at the street. So, wow, we are dominating this race. Was not expecting this. We didn't even have as good of qualifying effort here as we did in Barcelona. In Barcelona, we only won by, I think, 4.5 seconds. We are so far out front. But I really like these shorter tracks. And especially this one with the elevation change and lots of different speed corners. Some are really fast and some are not. Oop, went a little too hard there. I lost it. So I went with a little bit faster setup here, less, it's not as good in the corners, but down the straights quite a bit faster. Like to play with the setup each track. Sometimes I hit setup pretty good, sometimes I don't. I think in the newer games it's a little bit easier for me to hit the setup better than the older games. It's not as, whoa! Oh. I gotta turn around. Yep, we're going again. But the older games, it's not as intuitive, I feel like, as far as the changes that you might make. Yeah, I got a little loose there off that corner. I was pressing a little too hard with the pedal. And it's easy to overcook the tire, lose traction. Especially if you don't have much assist on.
Final lap, push, push.
Wow, we're down to the last lap. No DRS again today. Got to use it lots in practice and qualifying. I feel like I'm chattering the tires on these two high-speed corners where I'm staying in third gear. And this one here, it's really easy to chatter it. Alright, check us out. We won! Woo! Newcomer! We got a new trophy. Or if that's like our 5th win.
That's 3 wins in a row, mate. Unbelievable work.
Wow. That's incredible. We've had 3 wins in a row. Was not expecting it at all this season. And we have this on a harder difficulty too, so quite interesting compared to other F1 games.
A great win then for AIX today.
3 wins in a row, and they start to look unassailable. Are we going to see some other heads start to go down in the paddock here?
Interesting. That's an incredible feeling though, to win 3 in a row. We did it, we did it, we did it. Yes! We won it, we won it, we won it. Yeah, I want to hear you, fans. And I thought we might have lost it there because at one point we did lose control of the car. We went a little bit sideways. Or slideways. But I was just pushing it for all I had. We've been trying to meet as much as we can of the practice goals each session, so we don't ever hit all of them, but we're trying to get all we got here. Woo. I don't know what this means. It's something in the game, something kind of weird to me.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care for now.
We did it. Maximum points. We got pole, fastest lap, and win the race. That's what it's about right there. So if we take a look at our lead here, we're starting to get a little distance here in Kimi. Of course, that can go away anytime, any race. So we're doing what we can. And then let's take a look at our teammate. It looks like he's fallen some. He's in 17th. He has 10 points. So everybody's getting points this season, it looks like. And let's take a look at the constructors here. We barely have a lead over Prima. Pretty interesting there. Which Kimi, I think, is the one been performing at Prima, and I've been one performing at AIX. So it looks like his teammate's probably doing a little bit better than our teammate, because I'm doing quite a bit better as compared to Kimi and the driver's standings so far. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's all we have. We'll see you all next time.